Hello, my name is Yajane Bernstein, and I'm here on site at Nicholl Park in my hometown of Richmond, California. In our history class, we learned about the extensive New Deal programs that were put in place by President Franklin Delano Roosevelt during the Great Depression era to aid in the very important task of employing America's unemployed. Before taking this course, I always heard about the droves of black American workers that migrated to this area during World War II to work in our shipyards. However, I never took the time to delve into the history of my city on my own. So I would have never thought that this park that I grew up playing at and that still serves as a staple in my community today could be traced back to those 20th century programs. Nicholl Park spans 21 acres and boasts a multitude of installments. The land was gifted to the city in 1926 by Mrs. Mary E. Nicholl, who, according to an obituary that was printed in a 1914 edition of the Oakland Tribune, was the daughter of John Nicholl, one of the founders of the city of Richmond. The dedication plaque, which is original to the building of the park, can be observed at the park's main entrance on McDonald Avenue. In addition to the plaque, a few of the trees that you see on site may have also been planted at the time of the park's original opening date. By the time the Great Depression had rolled around, the building and landscaping of the park had not gotten very far at all. However, thanks to the New Deal's WPA, that is, Works Progress Administration, the addition of new installments would bring the park closer to what it looked like while I was coming up. From 1935 to 1938, made possible by the granting of tens of thousands of dollars of funding from the WPA, the city was able to employ upwards of 200 workers to make a multitude of improvements to the park. These improvements include, but aren't limited to, ball fields, tennis courts, a playground, a lawn bowling area, a bird aviary, lighting, landscaping, and drainage. A few of these installments, namely the lawn bowling area and bird aviary, have since been removed. However, other installments seem to be original, like the lights and fencing around the tennis courts. Today, Nicholl Park continues to serve the community in the same way all parks do for their respective communities. Imagine living in a neighborhood without any parks. There would be no playgrounds for children, no walking trails for families, and no quiet places to relax after a busy day. They may seem like simple green spaces, but they have a powerful impact on the health and happiness of every community. One of the biggest benefits of having accessible parks is that they encourage people to be active. Instead of staying indoors, people can walk, run, ride bikes and skateboards, play sports, or simply enjoy fresh air. These activities help improve physical health, reduce stress, and create healthy habits for people of all ages. Parks allow people to engage in enjoyable forms of exercise. Parks also help bring people together. They are places where neighbors can meet, families can spend quality time, and community events can take place. Whether it's a picnic, a local concert, or a youth sports game, parks create opportunities for people to connect. Nicholl Park hosts a wide range of activities, from Juneteenth celebrations to the local Pop Warner team's football and cheerleading practice. These shared experiences allow adults and children alike to build friendships, strengthen neighborhoods, and help people feel like they belong. In addition to helping people, parks also support the environment. Trees provide shade, improve air quality, and help reduce pollution. Plants and green spaces give birds, butterflies, and other wildlife a place to live. Parks also help absorb rainwater, which can reduce flooding and keep communities cleaner. By protecting green spaces, we help to protect the natural world around us. Another important benefit is the positive effect parks have on mental health. Spending time outside in nature allows people to slow down, relax, and take a break from the stress of everyday life. Even a short visit to a park can improve someone's mood, increase their focus, and leave them feeling refreshed. In conclusion, parks are much more than areas filled with grass and trees. They improve our physical health, support our mental well being, protect the environment, and bring people closer together. Every community benefits from having safe, welcoming parks where everyone can learn, play, exercise, and connect with others. The production of these types of spaces in the early 20th century not only created a space for newly migrated workers and their children to congregate and build community, but it also helped to employ workers for years during a time where employment was hard to come by. Roosevelt's New Deal might not have been 100% successful in alleviating the effect of the Great Depression on this nation, but his focus on creating jobs and public works left a lasting impact on communities like mine that are still able to enjoy the fruits of our ancestors' labor today. Thank you.